is Sports Chat with Nat.
Greetings, Sports Chat with Nat fans. I promised you we have another interview. We have a new segment that we're going to start, and it's going to be before and after the fight with the one and only Slick Nick Sullivan. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. You were so excited the last time, and your remarks and comments were so encouraging. So we decided, and the spirit led us to the before and after. So welcome back, Nick, to Sports Chat with Nat. We want to just say welcome back. How you doing today, Nick?
Thank you so much. I appreciate you all for having me. I appreciate you all for having me on the show. This is an honor. We go way back, so this is definitely an honor. I appreciate you so much, and I'm doing well, preparing for my fight, put my body to the test. So I'm doing well overall, though. Just preparing myself mentally, physically for this fight. That's all.
Now, it's funny you say that because I watched the interview that you did back in December 2020. And you said that you view yourself as a hybrid between the late, great defensive specialist Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker and a young, pretty boy, Floyd Mayweather.
Yes.
Now, in that interview, you said that Sweet Pea told you some things. He trained you in and out of the ring.
Yes.
Okay? And you said that the same fighter outside of the ring is the fighter inside of the ring. What can you tell us that Sweet Pea told you that still resonates with you right today and that you will carry with you forever?
Inside of inside the ring or outside of the ring?
Both. You said he influenced you in and out.
And outside of the ring, yes. So inside the ring, he influenced me that boxing is a sweet science sport. It's not just about just fighting. It's actually a thinking sport. Is hit and not get hit. The more you don't get hit, the longer you stay in the game. And on the outside of boxing, he taught me that your outside of boxing it just plays an important part just as well as inside of the ring, because you're outside of the ring more than you're inside of the ring. So the outside world plays a part more than the inside of the ring. And I never would have thought of that. It's like, dang, you right. So I have to think boxing outside of boxing as well too. So it's not just a lifestyle. It's not just a hobby. It's a lifestyle.
Okay. Now, with that being said, Floyd Mayweather called Sweet Pea one of the best ever to do it. And his stats for his punches that he actually connects with is very high. You said your reach is 73 inches. That's kind of long.
Yeah.
In that being said, how does that give you an advantage for your upcoming opponent, if any?
It definitely gives me an advantage because I'm taller than him, of course, and his reach is 68, I believe. So it definitely gives me an advantage there.
Okay.
It definitely gives me a little advantage.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so now I know you have some specific things that you do. And something I read, boxing is brutal, and we know that. But this particular boxer that I saw, he said that you get your fair share of bumps and bruises. But he was let me just put it plain, he was a very attractive young man like you. And I looked at several of your videos. I don't see a scratch on you. So I want to know, what is your skin? This young man said he has a morning routine, a skincare routine, and his routine changes after the fight. Can you share whether you have a routine for your skincare that changes before and after your fight?
My routine for skincare is praying.
Okay.
Training.
Okay.
Defensive training so I don't get hit. That's why I got the name Slick Nick.
Okay.
For a reason. So it's not really any skincare or anything I do. I'm just a clean individual. I pray and I work on my defense so where it makes it look easy. Practice makes perfection. It doesn't make perfect, but it makes perfection.
Okay. Now, I looked up something else, and it had A lot of places I looked, it was 7 steps in preparation. 7 steps in preparation. And so one of them said, assess your opponent. Now, I just heard you say his reach is 68. What else can you tell us about your opponent that you need to be aware of?
He's left-handed, which means he's the opposite hand. Okay, he's left-handed. So it's going to be like a chess match. So it's going to be to a point where I'm trying to keep my foot on the outside of his when he's trying to keep his foot on the inside of mine. So it's a chess match. It's all going to come back to who sticks to the game plan longer and who has more tricks in their sleeve. Just in case your game plan don't work, you got to have a plan B because it's fighting. So, I mean, you got to have multiple plans.
And you know, and step 2 says alter your technical skills in sessions. And so, all right, now, and all of that being said, the next article I looked at, there are 7 steps. The first step was learn from the best. You've already said you learned from Sweet Pea. And it said train like there's no tomorrow. And I heard you say in one of your interviews that you train all the time so you can stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. So whenever they call, you are ready. That being said, what can you tell us specifically about your training, if anything, that you can share in preparation for this fight? I heard you say about your foot placement. Is there anything else in particular, specifically, that we can look at after the fight to say, I did what I said I was going to do?
Everything that I do all this stuff on a regular. So the foot placement is the only thing really new. Can you hear me?
Yes.
The foot placement thing is the only thing really new that I'm working on. Everything else is just I do it over and over and over and over again, so it becomes natural. So it's nothing really new that I'm working on other than the foot placement. That's all. Because it's rare that you'll come across a southpaw. So certain stuff like that, you have to work on differently.
Okay. Now, so we've said he's a southpaw. You got to work on your foot placement. Now, let's tell the people when the fight is and where to watch it.
The fight is May 25th, Wednesday night fights in Beverly Hills, California. And to where to watch the fight, I'm not sure yet. I'm still trying to get the information from my manager, the people throwing the show, my promotion company. So I'm not really sure where to watch the fight at. So I know it will be either televised, live stream, something. So I'm just waiting on information from that now.
Okay, well, I will definitely, as soon as you give it to me, I'll give it to them.
Yes, ma'am.
And so that leads me to my next question. Other than watching that fight, what can we do to support you? What can we do to help you up until May 25th?
Just keep me motivated. Great words of encouragement. Like, you got it, champ. Come on, keep pushing. The city depending on you. Because I'm a self-motivated guy myself. So it's like, I'm not saying that, and like, I mean that in the most humblest way possible as well, too. I'm never the cocky guy. I'm very confident. So I'm self-motivated. So it wouldn't take much for somebody else to motivate me. Something like the city on your back, keep it going. Something like that would mean the world to me because I'm already motivated. In my head, I'm like, I got the city on my back. I'm fighting for the city. I'm fighting for my family. I'm fighting for this. So I'm the type of guy where the whole world could be against me and I'm still going to stand on what I say and I'm still going to keep pushing. So it's little words of encouragement like that that will encourage me. Anything anybody else does besides that or more than that is I really appreciate that. But only thing I really need is like words of encouragement, nothing too much.
Okay, well, we can do that for you. Now, as we discussed prior to this interview, this interview is taking place during Mother's Day week, pre-Mother's Day. Now, I'm going to give you an opportunity to say whatever you want to say to your mother and any other mother that's out there. So it's your time, Slick Nick.
I want to say happy Mother's Day to my mother. Superwoman. Definitely gets the job done. Definitely, I have a wonderful dad as well, but my mom definitely plays both roles well as well. My dad was in the military. My mom made sure everything was taken care of at home, everything. So my mom is definitely the Wonder Woman. she's definitely a woman I would like in my life at some point in time. When if I was to get a woman, I want a woman just like my mother. And happy Mother's Day to her. And also, oh, my headphone came out. Also, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there who makes it look easy when it's so hard to be a mother, especially in nowadays generation. I want to say happy Mother's Day to those mothers as well, and mothers that's doing it alone as well. Grandmothers that don't have kids, well, grandparents that kids don't have parents, or the grandparents take care of them. I want to say happy Mother's Day to all of them, because they make it look easy when it's not easy, and it's hard to be a mother nowadays, especially in the generation we're coming up in. So I want to say happy Mother's Day to my mother, who plays a special place in my heart, and any other mother that is just like my mother or just been a mother alone.
Well, thank you for that. Now, is that pretty doll baby I see back there?
Yes.
Is that your doll baby back there?
Oh no, that's Cassidy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Your doll baby. Your human doll baby.
Yeah.
Hello, Cassidy.
Oh, I got to hear. She said, hello, Cassidy. She said, she waving.
Well, I'm waving back, okay? Nick, we want to thank you so much for taking time. I know you got to get it shut down and get ready for your fight, but I want to thank you for the opportunity to be your personal sportscaster, to do your before and after interview before your fights. I don't know where God is going to take us, but like you say, we go way back, and He don't make any mistakes. So we're going to keep this. We're going to keep this before and after going for every fight that you have, as long as I have the breath to give it. Is that a deal?
That is definitely a deal. And I promise, any point in time, I don't care how busy I am or whatever the case may be, I'm going to make sure I make time for this podcast. Is that a deal?
That's a deal.
By that 7 there, it'll be 10 o'clock your time.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
We'll work that out. I so appreciate you, Nick. And I wish
you
all the best. And I will be posting some little, I'll make some little videos to say you got this, Nick, and try to post them every couple of days up until the fight.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. That means a lot to me. That's going to keep me going right there. Thank you.
Okay, we got you. We got you. Sports Chat with Nat has got you, Nick Sullivan. Sports Chat with Nat fans, I need y'all to get on the ball. I'm going to put it up there, and we're going to support Nick Sullivan. His fight is May the 25th. He's going to give us the information about where we can watch the fight and support him. Thank you so much, Nick. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe and keep that sparring going, and be ready for that southpaw. We ready with you.
Oh, trust me. Yes, ma'am, I am. Thank you so much for taking the time out your day to interview me. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You have a great day as well.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.